Hello and welcome to Hedgewitch Hearthcraft. I'm Caitlin Rhiannon. Thank you so much for joining me for this look at the week ahead. I'm going to be using tarot cards and oracle cards to give us an idea of the energy for the week of April 25th to May 1st, 2021, and some guidance on how to navigate throughout or within those energies. I'm going to be pulling 2 cards for every sign of the Western Zodiac. This does not have to be limited to your sun sign. It can apply to any of the placements in your chart. The first card that I pull will be from the Gilded Tarot, and this will give us our prediction for the week. And the second card that I pull will be from the Psychic Tarot Oracle, and this will give us our advice on how to navigate throughout the prediction. At the very end, I will also be pulling a universal manifestation card just to give everybody sort of something to focus their energy on, something to maybe meditate with, work with through the week. So if you are skipping to the cards that are pulled for your sign or your signs, make sure you are also jumping to the very end of the video to get a little bit of that goodness in your life this week. There are timestamps in the description below so that you can do all of this little hopscotching, jumping around a little bit more easily. Now, since it is Taurus season, let's go ahead and get started with our lovely Tauruses. Taurus, your tarot card for the week of April 25th to May 1st, 2021, is Strength Reversed. You're having a little bit of a hard time facing the world this week, Taurus. There's just a sense of being a little bit overwhelmed and disconnected from your inner self. And because of that, there's this imbalance between your inner energy and your outer energy and how you interact with yourself versus other people. It may feel like you just don't have the strength this week. Your energy levels are erratic or inconsistent, ungrounded, and unfocused. This is a good time to be aware of picking your battles, making sure that you aren't biting off more than you can chew, being mindful with your own energy and what you do with it. The advice card, the oracle card that comes along with this, is the 3 of Air, Heartache and Loss. So as far as an advice card, that doesn't really sound like what can we do with this. So the interpretation for this, 3 of Air, this would correspond to the 3 of Swords in the tarot. And it's very mental, it's very heartache and loss. That does end up in the head, in how we perceive our emotional self. So as you are having a hard time balancing your inner and outer energies, this may be a really good time to actually deal with some of the feelings that you have been setting aside for the sake of everybody else, for the sake of the work that you've been doing in your own life, Taurus. Take as much of a step back as you need in order to rebalance your feelings, but that may mean going back into those feelings, feeling them again, dealing with them, and then finally letting them go so that they no longer have this power over you. Gemini, your tarot card for the week of April 25th to May 1st, 2021, is the Reversed Hermit. This is a pleasant reversal because it means that a time of isolation and cutting yourself off from the world around you is coming to a close. So especially if you have been evasive or avoiding other people for a few days, a few weeks, a few months longer, Gemini, this is a good time for you to be reconnecting and opening yourself up to new connections. You have taken a step back to process yourself, to deal with things, to focus on who you are and the person that you're becoming. And now that you know who that is a little bit more, you can take what you have processed, what you have integrated into yourself, and actually emerge back into the world as a whole. And it feels like you're being a person again, Gemini. The oracle card that comes along with this is the Sacral Chakra card. So this resonates with the sacral energy center that rests at the base of your spine, and often corresponds to or reacts with our reproductive organs and energies. So this is a really creative and manifestation message. So the advice that comes along with this message is to work on your creation, on what makes you feel good in this world, on what makes you happy. This energy center rules your pleasure and your, not just the creative energies, but just like the willingness to experience what the world has to give you. So combined with this hermit energy, you're really being encouraged to welcome yourself back out into the world, Gemini, and do what feels good for you right now. Cancer, your tarot card for the week of April 25th to May 1st, 2021, is the reversed Ten of Pentacles. This normally is supposed to be a really positive and abundant card, but when it's reversed, it's like something is blocking you off from that abundance. And it may even be yourself, Cancer. You may be allowing your own self-doubt or feelings of defeat, like I don't deserve this, I didn't do X, so I don't deserve Z, that sort of thing. You may be allowing those thought patterns to hold you back from actually achieving what is there and good in your life. The Ten of Pentacles doesn't mean, the reversal of the Ten of Pentacles does not mean that you never get the positive effects of the Ten of Pentacles. It just means that they're not coming into your life right now, or at least not in the way that you want them to. This is more of a trickle of positive movement than a steady flow. So try to look out for those good things, because even if they are coming in only, a moment at a time, those moments matter. The oracle card that comes along with this is the Seven of Water. Choose wisely. And the advice that comes along with that, I mean, it's right there. It's right there on the tagline, choose wisely. Cancer, you are being faced with some decisions, whether that is choosing what is good for you, what is right for you, what is best for you, or just making, the choices over the next week of what do you have for lunch? What do you do for your plans for this week? You are being asked to pay attention to how you are investing your emotional energy and make the choices that are best for you, even if they may not be the easiest or fastest choices that you can make. Leo, your tarot card for the week of April 25th to May 1st, 2021, is the Sun. This is the best card in the deck, Leo, so you are in for a good week, whether you realize it now or not. This is an abundance card and a positivity card and a success card. Everything that is good is associated with this energy, and everything associated with this energy is good. So there is really positive growth and opportunity coming into your life this week, and just this card means happiness. It means good things returning into your life and good things coming into your life that have never been there. This is just like walking into this next week and being showered with goodness all week long, whole 7 days. Like, give or take, of course, the energy is fluid, but the sun, it burns away anything negative around it and transforms that into something that you can use. Now, the oracle card that comes along with this is the Six of Fire, victory and success. And going along with the sun energy here, this is just almost a promise for you, Leo, that it's going to be a good week. And you deserve to have a good week. So remind yourself, that is the advice that comes with the Six of Fire. Remind yourself of your own value sometimes. Even especially if good things are coming in and you start questioning it, or you start saying, well, when is something bad going to happen? Or is this really everything that it seems? Believe it or not, you're allowed to have good things in your life, and things are allowed to go well, and that's what's happening. So let it happen and tell yourself that, yes, this is good. Remind yourself that you are worthy of goodness, and be humble, but don't break yourself down or make yourself small to make anybody else more comfortable. You are allowed to be proud of your accomplishments. Virgo, your tarot card for the week of April 25th to May 1st, 2021, is the Seven of Wands reversed. As far as reversals go, this is a pretty good one. So you don't have to fight so much this week. This basically means that even if you do still have a sort of defensive energy about you right now, Virgo, you don't necessarily need to use it. If you have been feeling like there is pressure on you, or people are against you, or people just haven't been getting you and they've been pushing back onto you their idea of what they think you should be doing, this should be a little bit of a relief for you. It may not be permanent, but people are taking a little bit of a step back. They're giving you your space a little bit more, and you have some room to breathe over this next week. This reversal helps to clear away the sense of being attacked or being like beaten down by other people. You, Virgo, can still be doing this to yourself. So do try to be a little bit cautious, but recognize that if there is pressure being put on you, it is not from outside forces. The oracle card that comes along with this is major number 19, light. And this one corresponds or would translate to judgment in a traditional tarot deck. So as far as advice goes, Virgo, this is a rebirth card. So you are being asked to let some good things come back into your life. Stop fighting so much and give yourself a chance to move forward from this last struggle or phase that you have been working through. Let it all go and release it, because if it's not working, you don't need it. This is your sign, Virgo. You don't need it. Let go and move on to whatever can come into your life that will give you what you want and what you need and what will work for you. Libra, your tarot card for the week of April 25th to May 1st, 2021, is the reversed Knight of Swords. Your mind is your own worst enemy this week. This reversal is a really heavy and sharp mental one. So you are probably going to be finding yourself avoiding other people, and especially avoiding communication, because you are having a hard time controlling your tongue. And there is a sense of just like lashing out and using words that you don't necessarily mean to use, or words that are a little bit harsher than you are intending, and people are taking it to heart. And so there's a really good risk that you are just kind of not having those conversations. You're shutting people out and, waiting until the mood passes. But what comes with that is this energy turns inwards, and you become, it's like this downward mental spiral, just going into self-doubt and anxiety and self-deprecation and like self-loathing, all of those little icky self things, the opposite of self-care and self-love. So you're really risking some of that this week. The oracle card that comes along with this is the Seven of Air, deception and envy. You are being reminded that your mind plays tricks on you, Libra. I was going to say it's all in your head, and in a sense it is. Everything is in our head. Everything that exists in our world is our own perception. So this is a reminder that it's all in your head. Literally, everything is in your head, Libra. So you can shape that into what you want it to be. This is also a call to check in with yourself with that inward focused, potentially negative or harmful mental energy. You're being asked to ask yourself, are you lying to yourself, Libra? Put that on a sticky note and just like stick it on your wall for this week, or your mirror. Am I lying to myself? Because there's a really solid chance that all of these negative feelings that you were putting on yourself are super unnecessary and just falsehoods to keep beating yourself up. Scorpio, your tarot card for the week of April 25th to May 1st, 2021, is the Eight of Wands reversed. So your movement may not be what you want it to be this week. It's either not happening in the direction, not taking you in the direction that you want it to take you, or it's not happening at a pace or at a rate that you had hoped that it would. It's slower. The reversal of the Eight of Wands just kind of makes things drag along. This is supposed to be fast movement, and when it's reversed, it's either really slow or it's erratic and diffused. And it could be that you are focusing on so many different things, you have so many things up in the air and projects on the go, that you can't actually dedicate enough necessary energy into any one area. And the diffusal of that energy, the stretching out of that energy among those different projects and focuses, it makes it harder for anything to really progress and move forward at any exceptional rate. Things are moving steadily, but it's probably pretty slow because you've got so many things that you need to pay attention to. Now, the oracle card that comes along with this is major number 0, new beginnings. And this is essentially, this translates to the Fool in a tarot deck. And that's the opportunity message. Here you go. Fresh start. If things are not moving at the pace that you want them to, check in and see if you really want them to move forward at all, because there's a solid chance that your goals have realigned, that your goals have shifted and are no longer relevant to what you really want for yourself going forward now. What you wanted might not be what you want anymore. So universe may be slowing things down so that you have a chance to readjust the path that you are on and build up a new trajectory, new speed again in a new direction. So look out for windows and doors of opportunity that will lead you into something new and maybe something different. Sagittarius, your tarot card for the week of April 25th to May 1st, 2021. Is the reversed Hermit. You're coming back into the world, Sagittarius. If you have been taking some time off from your relationships, from your interactions with other people, with society as a whole, you may be wanting to reconnect again, feeling a little bit lonely. At this point, solitude is turning into isolation, and this is your call to wake yourself back up and come back to the world around you. A reminder that you are a member of a society. Sometimes we don't want to be, but we are, and that's just how it is. So this is your reminder, Sagittarius, that you are a member of this community of human beings, and it's time to be one of them again. So you're taking all of the things that you have been learning over the last little while and finding new ways to move them forward in a more realistic way and help manifest what's in your head out into reality. So the oracle card that comes along with this for advice is the 7 of Water. Choose wisely. There are some decisions as you come back to the world around you. It's almost like you're coming up to a crossroads. You're being met with some decisions, some choices to make. So you're being asked to make the decisions that are best for you. If you have been isolating or shutting yourself away from people for the sake of checking in on who you are and the boundaries that you need for yourself, this is a reminder that maybe not everybody that you have taken a step back from should be welcomed straight back into your life. You don't have to return to the world all at once. Not all at once overnight. It doesn't have to everything be done. You can take time. So prioritize and use your heart, your feelings as much as you can to identify what matters most and make your priorities based off of that. Capricorn, your tarot card for the week of April 25th to May 1st, 2021, is the reversed 2 of Swords. So there is some uncomfortable clarity coming over this next week. This is sort of a be careful what you wish for card when it reverses itself like this, because it takes everything that is unclear and puts it into just harsh reality. So if you are trying to dig through secrets to find the truth, this is where that be careful what you wish for energy comes in, because you are really likely to find out the truth. It might not be what you want it to be. So really make sure before you dive down that rabbit hole that you are prepared for whatever you might find. This is, like I said, there's this like harsh reality and stark clarity that comes with this, of just like seeing everything as it is, and that's it. And there's some it can be hard on your feelings, Capricorn, as you are doing this, because you're seeing facts. So try to not worry too much, and to the point that, like, don't be so afraid of the truth that you don't allow yourself to experience it. You know? The oracle card that comes along with this is major number 0, new beginnings, which would translate to the Fool in a tarot deck. And this one is, it's about a fresh start. Look for the way out. You're seeing everything clearly, Capricorn. You can find this too. This means that there are opportunities waiting for you. You just have to be willing to take them. So instead of digging through other people's closets to find the skeletons there, look at your own life and look at the ways that you can change things, that you can do things differently, that you can try something new that you've never experienced before, and maybe give yourself back some of that positive energy and a little bit of hope that even though you're seeing things a little bit harshly right now, there are good things too. Aquarius, your tarot card for the week of April 25th to May 1st, 2021, is the reversed 9 of Wands. So over this next week, you're being given a little bit of a break, a little bit of a chance to just let things be. The 9 of Wands, upright, is usually about vigilance, about staying on guard and being ready for anything, being prepared. And you are, Aquarius, you've got this. So it's reversed. So it's basically saying, you've got this. You can take a step back and just let things be. You don't have to worry so much about something coming at you or big things changing and shifting and messing things around right now. You are as prepared as you can be and as prepared as you need to be. There's nothing more that you can actively do to change the outcome of anything. So just let things be. The oracle card that comes along with this is major number 2, intuition, which translates to the High Priestess in a tarot deck. So you are being asked to connect to your intuition, to your connection with spirit, with divine, with source, whatever it is that you connect to gain your, to listen to your intuitive messages, your guides, whatever it is that works with you, lean into that energy. And this will also help you to navigate what to do with your energy for these next few steps, because the problem with the reverse 9 of Wands is that even though it's time to move on, you've been doing this for so long, you don't really always know how to. So the second major here, the intuition message, can help you to figure out what your next steps forward can be. Rather than staying here and waiting for something to happen, you can find your own next path. Pisces, your tarot card for the week of April 25th to May 1st, 2021, is the reversed King of Swords. You're having a hard time controlling your thoughts this week, Pisces, and keeping your mental self in check. This can mean that you are just running down rabbit holes and downward spirals about dread and worry, or just daydreams, distracting you from the work that you need to do and keeping you from being present in the world around you. There is a easy risk of just distraction and getting lost in your own head. And because you're not able to directly control what is going on with your thoughts right now, or it feels like you can't. Truth is, you probably can. You're just not letting yourself. There's this, because you're not in control of your thoughts. It's like they're just taking you off and carrying them where they want to go. And that can be good, that can be bad, but it's probably not helpful. The oracle card that comes along with this is the 4 of Water, discontent and boredom, which does not sound like a positive advice message, but bear with me. The 4 of Water as an advice message is about, it usually means that things that you're paying attention to just aren't working. And that's probably why your mind is going off in every direction it can, because there is no active movement in your life. So what else is your mind going to do but run away with itself if it has nothing to occupy it? So if you are If this is why your mind is running in circles, then the advice is to rotate, turn your focus and look the other way. Find something exciting, find a distraction. Yes, I said that your mind is easily distracted, but what if, Pisces, you distract yourself with the things that you need to do? Find a way to make it a distraction from the distraction. Don't let yourself be trapped by your own discontent, by the discontent and boredom, by stagnation. If there are things in your life that you need to pay attention to that are just still and unmoving, then address them, but they're not going anywhere. If you need something new, this is the time to get it. Aries, your tarot card for the week of April 25th to May 1st, 2021, is the Lovers. So you are experiencing some more healthy partnerships in your life right now, and that can also mean with yourself. Your sense of love and connection and valuing in general is just a little bit boosted right now. Other people are there in your life offering support and being present in your life, and you are being more present in other people's lives. This is a positive balance of sort of like the give and take of life. So Aries, you are leaning into this give and take, and you are working with it rather than against it. This is not trying to force things to go the way you want them to anymore. You're simply building something with the people that you are keeping in your life. And this can be building something intimate, or it can just mean working on your own path with the people that you choose to keep in your life. The Lovers does not have to be an inherently romantic energy. This is just, it's partnership and balance. The oracle card that comes along with this is the base chakra card. So this one resonates with the energy center at the base of your spine, which controls our foundation. So when this one comes up in a reading, it means that we need to pay attention to that area of our life. So you are being asked to make sure that you are focusing on your base needs, your foundational needs. Is your rent paid? Do you have enough food in the cupboard? It's really easy with the Lovers energy to get carried away with other people, with your friends, with your loved ones, with your lovers, with yourself, and with the good things that are happening in life and all of this building movement, that feeling of building something. It's really easy to get distracted from the little things that need to happen. Have you bathed? Are you making sure that you brush your teeth every day? Are you taking care of yourself, Aries? Look for those little things that are so easy to slide and make sure that you are still maintaining them. At the end of my readings, I like to pull a card from my favorite manifestation, motivation, affirmation deck, the Super Attractor. So I have pulled one card for everyone who joins me for this reading, just to give us an idea of what to carry within ourselves, what to work on or work with throughout the coming week. So the card that I have pulled for the collective says, I'm in awe of the magnificent guidance that's available to me. I'm in awe of the magnificent guidance that's available to me. So this one is just, it's a reminder to take a little bit of a step back and look at the absolute wonder that is universe, that is divine, that is your own intuition. Like, look at this reading, even this video that I have done with you all, this magnificent guidance. I can do this. The fact that this is personal, the fact that I have the ability to offer readings over a world, a planet, from where I am here, I can reach anyone, almost anyone on this planet. I am in awe of the magnificent guidance that's available to me. Now, affirmations can be a little bit personal, so what this one says to me and my personal anecdote might not be at all relevant to you. So if you would like to share what this one means to you, I would love to see your comment down below. Thank you so much for joining me for this look at the week ahead. I hope that the readings in this video have been resonant and that they can provide a helpful relevant compass to offer insight, guidance, clarity, whatever it is that you need to help navigate through the energy of the coming week. Please like and subscribe and let me know in the comments what you think, what you thought of the video, what you thought of the cards pulled for your sign or signs, what you would like to see in the future. I've got some guided meditations and I plan on doing a lot more of those, and I've got some other things planned, but let me know what you want to see, what you want to be part of with all of this. As always, I include a link to my Facebook page in the description. So if you ever want to follow me there, that is a great way to get in touch with me. If you ever want to book a reading of your own or just say hi. Anyway, thank you so much for letting me read for you. I hope you have a fantastic week. Welcome to Taurus season. Be good to yourself.